Okay. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Sound check 1 to 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Testing, testing, testing. Morning, morning. Okay. Okay, okay, all right. So, let let just get started. What I should start actually? We just like doing consolidation, I think so. Yeah. Nothing happened from the beginning of Asian to pre-London to London right now. So it's a simple, I think, yeah, that makes sense. The daily time frame is rejected, and wow, what a long rejection and pushing to the downside. If a market going to break below this support area, you know what? The very high probability gonna continuously pushing to the downside. Very high probability. So looking at the H4 time frame, the previous, let me just like remove these all things first. So we will just like get like a clear analysis. Okay, so looking at the H4 just like almost close with the same size of the previous candle. Might be high time frame gonna start some kind of a consolidation. But let's see. Jumping from H4 to H1, same support resistance I'm having right now. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, the same support resistance I'm having here, and I'm just like have it here. Let me see how big these weeks are. So could I go with the? I think so. It will be better to go with the 30-minute time frame confirmations. This makes sense. This totally makes sense to taking a support and resistance because we're looking at a 50-minute time frame. If there is long rejection on the upside or to the downside, then we look at the 50-minute time frame to get more better support and resistance. But right now, 30 minutes is just like also makes sense. So this is the resistance I'm having, and with the same thing, this is a support I'm having here on the left hand side. So it's very simple. The more we consolidate, the more there's a higher probability we're gonna get a like a beautiful breakout structure. Higher probability if it give us the breakout structure, it's gonna give like a big move there. So yeah, just need to wait, and I need a candle should have to be close below the support or close above the resistance. So above this area, this makes sense to take a buy. Below this area, this makes sense to take a sell. It's just very simple analysis, I would say. Just need a breakout structure only. Yes, quick question. Where can we watch the live stream back? Because of me in home, it stopped on December 25th. So you can watch it on my YouTube actually. All the live stream standing there. All the live streams are there. Okay. So yes, Walaikum Salam. Consolidating might be due to news today. Which news? I'm just like looking at the technical perspective that if I'm going to be get like a look at this one, looking at, let me see some targets here. This could be like a beautiful range here. It's like a more than 150 pip range, and this is a very beautiful range as well on the upside. 100 pip range to the upside as well. So let's see what is this level. It's like a 46.89 or 46. Mhm. All right. Okay. Yes. So this makes sense actually. This makes sense. Okay. So let's see. All I need is like a confirmation candle, like a breakout structure. Might be if a candle going to be break and close above the resistance or close below the support with the opening of London session. Might be with the opening of London session. There's a probability It could continuously pushing downside or could continuously pushing to the upside. But all I need is what I need. I need a confirmation candle to close below the support or close above the resistance. That all. That's all I actually needed. So for that, I need to wait. I need to wait. I don't want to be get bored today actually. So there is a news where? Where is the news? Let me see. Is there any news? GDP is later, like during the NY session. There's nothing yet now. If anything pop up, like if Trump just like woke up and tweet something, that's something different thing. But we can't do anything about it. But right now, looking at the news channels, there is nothing. There is just nothing, and we're stuck in a consolidation. All I need a breakout structure, and then here I go. It's a Thursday, so you know what? If it break above the high or break below this low, very high probability, depending on the Thursday volume, and after getting the confirmation candle, like after the long consolidation, you know what? Very high probability it gonna move massively in some direction. Very high probability. So, good morning, guys. Can you explain that $2.5 loss trade of yesterday? Why it is bad? Oh man. So that was somewhere here. I remember that here. It was here. So why I took this trade and why I just like wanted to take up. I actually took that trade actually. Yes, let me explain you. That $2, 2.5 actually it's not $2, man. It's 2.5 cent. $2.05. 50 cents, sorry. So my perspective was this candle was rejected with a long rejection wick, closed with a small body. Before I wanted to take a buy here or buy here somewhere here. Then I saw that this candle break the low of the previous rejection candle. If it break the low of the previous candle, then there is a less probability, or there is no probability, or there is no business of this current candle to come back and break its own high. So what happened? It broke the low, then it started rejecting with a long rejection, broke above this high, and not just like broke above this high, it also broke above the previous. Where it is. Yeah, this one. So this candle closed below the support, didn't have an upper wick. See this one. This was a 30-minute time frame where market just like broke the previous candle low and also closed below the support. If it closed below the support, the next candle should have to be create a wick and should continuously pushing to a downside to fill this range. But what happened? This candle didn't break the low, but break above the high of the candle, which didn't have a upper wick. This candle should not be react like that. This is the place where I just like executed a buy, and it didn't work out. And Raja Bro took 2.5 cent, $2.50 loss here. So yeah, this was the idea, and I just like gave my trade another chance in that situation. I was having like a bullish bias, so I wanted to break a buy. Didn't work out due to probability. That's it. Simple as that. Yes. So yesterday market breakdown side and went 400 pips after we closed stream. Oh, really? I just closed the chart after that. I didn't see anything. I just closed the chart. So yes, just waiting, man. It's just doing consolidation. Till that, you guys can ask me questions about trading, anything you wanted to ask, any doubts you are having, you can share charts with me. Unless we are waiting for the candle to give us some kind of a breakout structure. Any doubts, anything, any chart you wanted to share, you can go ahead. 2.5 dollar is much lower than his commission when he trade on his actually it's not about 2.5 dollar. We just like making fun of it, but it was like about the consistency, the discipline he was having with his, the mentality he set for that account. So it got disturbed definitely. It's not about the amount. We never look at the PNL ever. We just like look at our structures, how having a higher probability should be worked out and how it should not be worked out. So yeah, we just like make fun after that, but the in reality, if I was him, might be I'm gonna do the same react. It's not about the money, it's about the structure, it's about your analysis, it's about like your executions. Yesterday after NY Zoom, there was a support breakout that turned to be a fake out. This trade should be avoided due to the little to no wick at the bottom of the candle. Let me see. Okay. Ah, yes, this makes sense. The candle didn't have a bottom wick means 50-50% probability that it could continuously pushing to the downside. Yeah, it's not like a fake out, but it didn't have a range in it. But what happened next? Candle created a long rejection wick. The next candle didn't break the low. Again, the next candle rejected with a long rejection wick. Did not break the previous candle low, but here this candle created a wick and break below this low. So depending on the volume, I think so this makes sense, because two candles continuously rejecting with a long rejection we can finally a candle break below the previous candle low. I think so by depending on the volume this could be your target, like or you could secure some position here and you can see it just like continuously pushing downside. So it's just like create a structure after that. So that makes sense. Or if you could not, if you are not satisfied with this structure, to take a sell as an impulse and you not like a not enough having enough confidence on a volume, then it will be better if you wait for the candle to close nearby the support area like this, and then you can go for the sell. That also makes sense, because on the left hand side then you are having clean traffic, everything just like align with each other. So yes, sir, this week is good for you in trading. Yeah, I'm up like 8%, 8 7 8% right now. It's good. Still we are having like 20 days left in this month. Speak loud, bro. Actually, I'm speaking loudly, but on a YouTube, some people have to increase the volume of their headphones. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So just waiting. There is almost 12 to 13 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed. H1 candle to be closed, and I'm nearby opening of London session as well. Let's see. I need to move it. All right. H4 candle is breaking the low. Where? Where did you see the H4 candle breaking the low? I can't see that. I think you are doing some back testing because in a live market there is nothing that like that happening. So waiting and waiting right now. Wow. You know what? If this can going to be break and close below this support area, there's a very high probability we're gonna continuously pushing to a downside. Very, very, very high probability. But I need a confirmation candle. It's been consolidating from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's been like 12 hours. It's just like still stuck in a consolidation area. So the more it will consolidate, the more bigger breakout we just like gonna get there. Yeah, I especially use sound boost extension for you. You know what? On the YouTube, I don't know what's just like wrong with the YouTube. While I just like doing live stream, you might gonna get low voice, but after you just like going to watch like the recorded live stream, you just like going to be get the like a clear voice there. Might be something with the software. I really don't know anything about it. It's just YouTube issue. I can't do anything about it, and I can't speak louder than this one. If we get bullish breakout structure, a price move a lot, then we get support strong bullish. What? We can go by if sell need counter trend setup. What? Just wait for the candle to break below this low or break above this side. Just like keep your things in a simple way. The breakout on this range is going to be a beautiful. Yes, just a waiting game now. Yeah, I'm waiting, perfectly waiting. There's just 9 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I want it to close below the support area. You know what? There's one more thing, just like need to understand. If it going to be close far away from the support area, then what I need to do? I need to wait more, and then I will wait for the candle to create some support, and then give me the confirmation candle. Then I can go for the sells. So that is another scenario I'm having in me because I'm not gonna take any kind of impulse entry here. To be honest, there is just 9 minutes, 8 minutes left for the candle to be closed. 8 9 minutes left for the opening of London session as well. Candle pushing to the downside, and if it went down, break the low in the last few minutes. So I'm not gonna be anticipating to that one. I would like to see a clean close candle below the support. Next candle create a wick, break the low. There will be my entry. What is this? Oh, you might be using different brokerage house because most of the brokerage house don't have these kind of candles. Change it. Flip to Dominion markets actually. So just waiting right now. The weight pushing to the downside. I need you to close nearby the support so I could give my trade a chance. If I wanted to go like an impulse, let me explain one more thing here. Number one, if it went down without giving me opportunity, like in this last few minutes it broke the low, I'm not going to execute. But if it going to be close nearby the support, then next candle create a weak and break below this old rejection on the left hand side, this impulse entry makes sense. But depending on the volume, I can get like a smaller stop loss like 50 60 pips, might be 60 50 60 pips, 70 pips, might be. So this impulse entry makes sense. But if it going to be break in this current candle, then I'm not going to execute as impulse entry. Then I will wait for the candle to be closed. So let's see. Just waiting right now. I need to believe the volume. If a candle going to break below these all rejections on the left hand side, I need to believe the volume. If I'm getting like a bigger stop loss, what I need to do, I need to lower the lot size in that situation. Okay, this week in London session is mostly consolidating, yeah, but the way it is consolidating right now, I think there's a higher probability this London session gonna bring something huge on the table. I think something going to be happen in the same way what I just like printed before. Just keep these factors in your mind. You already have a plan with yourself. All you need to do just stick with your plans. So what is this? How was your week? This day is in London session, Casby. I just like also did like a NY session as well. So I'm up like 7 to 8, 7.5%. Break even is still like a good thing. No need to worry about. Still, you didn't lose anything. I hope price gives 200 pips move so that I can recover all my losses. Oh man. I would say don't go for the complete 200 pips. Tore it into pieces. Like try to grab 50 pips, then in another day try to grab 50 pips, 60, 70 pips. By doing this, there's a higher probability you can recover this 200 pip loss. But if you're going with the one single trade to recover that 200 pip loss, higher probability you could like lose more. So make a proper plan and then just like execute and stick with that. Rejecting many times from 4700, yeah, I can see that it's like a psychological strong number as well. So let's see. Again, this candle just like start rejecting here. See this one? Try to come down, and there is 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and anything could be happen in this 5 minute. Walaikum salam. I'm new. Should I focus only breakout plus close of candle trades, or I can also participate in pulse trades as well? I think so. In the beginning, you should have to be practiced like a closed candle, confirmation candle, and then second stage you need to work on a impulse entries. But impulse entry come with experience. You need to understand the volume very well in that way. So I would recommend you to backtest impulse entry first on the MT5 simulator, then try to jump on a live account with small lot size and build your confidence with impulse entries, and start executing later with your complete risk, whatever you just like taking right now. But this is a process you have to go through. So two funded accounts breach in an attempt to recover from one trade. The reason for revenge trade. Yeah, see that one? Yeah, just like grab your chunks. Exactly. Just get your chunks and by continuously like right now, you know what? I'm standing like 7.5% profit right now. So if I got some kind of a good opportunity, then this money just come with continuously grabbing few chunks, 50 pips, 60 pips, 70 pips, something like that. I never go for the 100 pips, never go for like 200 pips. I'm not even like still right now didn't took anything like that. But now as I'm having profit with me, and if I'm going to be get like a clean trade, clean structure, so I can put that profit on a stake, so I can make more. Or if I'm gonna lose that one, I'm not gonna lose anything from my own pocket, so it will never impact on my psychology as well. So you have to be grab some chunks first and then fight with that chunks, so it will never impact on your actual money. So fundamentally, gold should sell off either today or tomorrow. Let's see. Right now, I every time we're getting some new news. Every time we are getting some new news. So can't do anything about it. It's unpredictable right now. The fundamental conditions going on. It's unpredictable to be honest. So I am just like sticking with my technical analysis right now because whatever going to be happen with the fundamental conditions, at the end it's going to be implemented on the technicals. So yeah. So this is some deep consolidation we should watch with the 1 hour time frame. What's going on with the 1 hour time frame? 1 hour, 30 minute, all time frame just like about to be closed in few minutes. Not in a few minutes even, just like in a 1 minute. And I can't see anything till right now. I is still stuck in a consolidation. Might be the market maker waiting for some good news or some bad news. Then market gonna move some direction. Need to wait. Nothing happening right now. Just consolidation. So this is a time when when market will test your patience, your discipline, your consistency. There is nothing on the chart. It's somehow just like doing consolidation. But what mostly people who just like fail in this industry, like 95% who are failing in this industry, they just like try to play with this range actually. And while they are trying to play with this range, they start losing their account, they start blowing their account, they lose more than expectation, they getting into some kind of psychological panic conditions. So why not to stay away? Mature trader will stay away from this consolidation. He or she will definitely wait for his or her turn and then execute on a trade. I only focus on pre-London session 2 hours before London Open. It is okay to trade only in these 2 hours. Yeah, perfectly fine. Or should I extend my time from pre-London to London Open plus 2 hours? And you know what? Whatever time you just like choose, whatever session you're choosing, it should be scheduled by looking at your schedule actually. It's connected with your life schedule. Like if you're running any business, if you're running any job, you must have 2 to 3 hours totally free with yourself if you wanted to sit on the charts. And at that time, there must be no meetings, there must be no client dealings, and you know you don't have to spend some time with anyone else. That should be between you and the forex only. So choose any session, any time frame, and then just stick with that. Don't overextend it. You don't need to overextend it. At these ranges, I just start scrolling and put alert on the range, and when it crosses, then I look at the market. Otherwise, I don't look at the market, just scroll. Yeah, that makes sense. You can set alarm here, you can set alarm here like this one. If I want you to set alarm here, I will click here. There's an arrow I'm having. If I bring this arrow, can I do some thing with this arrow? Modified maximum. Okay, and disconnecting menu. Okay, all right. So this is how I can set my alarm like on some certain price. If I wanted to, suppose I wanted to place alarm here, I need to keep this arrow here. If I wanted to set alarm to the downside as well, somewhere here, alert. This is how I can set alarm. So as market will reach this level, it gonna give me some sound, give me some text or something like that. Whatever, I'm just like going to be set with the settings. So then I need to look at the chart. Yeah, that totally makes sense. This totally makes sense. ओके। जब मैं फ्री होता हूँ मार्केट में वॉल्यूम नहीं होता, 7 से 11 दुबई टाइम। क्यों नहीं होता यार वॉल्यूम? 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. you are talking about. How many hours you spend on charge so that you don't feel exhausted in front of screen? Not more than 2 to 3 hours, not more than that, to be honest. I don't spend this much time. So 7 6 यार, आपके पास NYSE वॉल्यूम है, लंदन क्लोजिंग टाइमिंग है, यू हैव अ प्रॉपर टाइम विद योर सेल्फ इफ यू आर लिविंग इन दुबई from 7 to 11 p.m. You don't need to sit even from 7 to 11 p.m. I would say from 7, after 7:30 you're going to be get NYSE volume, and after 1 2 hour you're going to be get London closing. So that time is just perfect for you. There's a higher probability. If these days you are complaining about the volume, so these days are something different actually, is dropping the volume anytime. But most probably, like for the whole year, you're going to be get volume during this time, and the time you are having like a free time, it might having like a huge volume in normal days. So stick with that time. Okay, so just waiting. I think I need to start using glasses now. Eyeglasses. I'm just like getting blurred some text. I took buy on previous M15 high break. Yeah, this one, some this kind of person who just like at the end start crying. Someone took a buy. They wanted to play with this range. They don't have enough patience with themselves. They don't want you to get like a proper structure. They don't have proper discipline with them. Just took a random buy within the range because they wanted to make money. They wanted to pay their bills. They have some force on their self to put some buy or sell there. Man, I'm also feeling hungry now after seeing the Zoom tickers. Okay. So I took buy on. You can change the sound for your alert in MT5. I use a different for resistance and support alert. Okay. सो सर, अगर न्यू ट्रेडर होते और आप 1 to 1 राजा सर से मिलते तो आपके टॉप क्वेश्चंस क्या होते, या बीबी अगर आपसे क्वेश्चन करे तो 1 to 1 के आप डिस्कस कर? यार, टू बी ऑनेस्ट, in the beginning I asked the same question what you guys asking regularly actually. But you know what, first thing what I develop in myself, whenever he just like took some trade, I never jump towards him and ask the question. Every time I start to journal his trade or try to understand his trade by my own self. What he did there, why he did there, what was the confirmations. So first thing I always try to understand it by my own self. And if I stuck somewhere, then I ask him. And whenever I just like do that practice, there's a higher, most of the time, highly I would say I start understanding the concepts actually. So common questions you could use like common sense for that. So it's pushing upside right now. We are sitting with the London session and it's pushing to the upside right now. Can I go for the impulse entry if it's going to break above these walls high? Can I go for the impulse entry? Man, getting like a bigger stop loss even if I'm going to be keeping my stop loss within the range. So breaking above this whole rejection on the left hand side, this makes sense, but it could be risky one. So if it's going to break above this high, I need to lower the lot size. That's the only solution for this one. The best thing to go with complete risk, if a candle going to be close above the resistance, that could be the best thing. And if I wanted to go as an impulse entry with the straight candle going in one direction, and I wanted to anticipate into that direction, or wanted to anticipate into a trade, then I will lower the lot size. If it going to be give me a close candle above the resistance, then I'm gonna go with my complete risk. So book 80 pips, congratulations to you, but it's not gonna happen all the time. You need to wake. Man, look at this one. Someone just like won 80 pips and now he telling me wake up, Kaiser. That was a proper support. You should have to take a buy. Wow. I can't have words for you. I would say just like stick with this analysis and I always do the same thing. Okay, tell me your result after 2 3 months. So you say your winner bigger than your losses. So why you say close 50 60 pips partial when SL is 100 or 100 pips? You know what? If you are having 100 pip SL, you have a target to 100 pips. Market going in your favor 50 60 pips. You are closing some position. It's totally your decision to close your position. I do this thing for myself. I'm comfortable with this. Why not to take partial profits? What's wrong with that? And once I just like take some partial, my trade become a free trade. So risk to reward just like become subjective at that time. If it gonna hit my stop loss even, I'm not gonna lose anything. If it gonna hit my break even, I'm again not gonna lose anything. So I feel more clever in this situation. So now I think you got your answer. So it's as always, Raja Bhai say impulse entry is so risky. Yeah, it's risky. So what? I'm here to take risk. You are here to take risk. Even you don't know even like you're gonna leave after 15 minutes or not. Everything just like on a risk. Why not to take the risk? Is it safe to take impulse entry on big candles like this? You know what? In this situation, I would like to wait for the 50-minute candle to be closed. So then I can give my trade a chance. See this one, there is 3 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to be closed. So when there is few minutes left in the candle to be closed and we are standing right nearby the resistance or the support area, why not to wait for the candle to be closed? So that will become like a confirmation candle. Why not? So I'm waiting right now. Just 2 more minutes and then I'm gonna execute. If there is 5 6 minutes left for the candle to be closed, you know what? Then definitely I'm gonna execute a buy as an impulse, and if it's going to break above this all rejection on the left hand side, target could be somewhere here. 100 pips, this makes sense. Stop loss could be here, 80 pips, something like that, within the range. So yes, man, but you cannot hold trade. Why you can't hold? Just like close 50 90%. If you're getting scared, hold your trade until you it hit your TP. Sometime what happened, you know what? Let me explain you. Sometime what happened, you executed a buy, market went in your favor. Here is your TP. It went nearby your TP. Then it never hit your TP. Start flipping downside and hit your stop loss. And then you will start crying, oh man, why I didn't secure some position. Yeah, dude, yeah. Now I need like to like recover my complete 200 pips there. Now I need to go with complete 200 pips trade. And then you will continuously going in drawdown. Man, just like use the common sense there. You are not a market maker, you are a retail trader. You cannot predict the market. You just like need to take action what market just like giving you the opportunity there. So stop crying, wake up. Okay, you and Rajabai gives us confidence. Yeah, that's why we are here to provide you proper education actually. Take the risk or lose the chance. Yeah, exactly. I am using this from last September. Okay, so ठीक है जी, ठीक है, करते रहे. Structure breaks, sir. Okay, where structure breaks? Ready? Just waiting. Just waiting. Look at this one. Even the 50-minute candle reject from this area and going to be closed within the range. So then now the next thing that I need to wait for the 30-minute candle to be closed. If a 30-minute game going to be give me a confirmation candle, wow, what a beautiful execution it will be. Might be I'm gonna go with the dynamic risk. Might be I'm gonna tear my position into two pieces. If a candle going to be close, if it wanted to close above the resistance area, might be somehow like this. So with the opening of a candle, I try to put one entry, and if it retraced, I will put one more entry into it. This is something I could go as a dynamic risk, or I could wait for the candle to create a big breakup of the high, so I can go with a complete risk. But after the consolidation, if I'm going to be get a confirmation candle, so very, very, very high probability, you know what? Very high probability it gonna continuously pushing upside. सो ट्रस्ट वॉलेट में यूएसडीटी ट्रांसफ़र करने के लिए गैस फीस इतनी हाई है यूएसडीटी TRC20 में से जस्ट एनी क्रिप्टो वॉलेट यार मैं तो बनास यूज़ कर रहा हूँ जिसको गो विद द बनास आई गेस वेयर वी हैव अ रेंज एंड इफ़ वी get a breakout we should not go with the impulse entry as it could be a fake out. We must wait for the confirmation. You know what, don't ever think about the fake out something we stop teaching in a market for the university as well. It's just like rarely happen. It's very rarely the fake out just like happen on the chart. If you every time thinking about the fake out, it will become overthinking, and most of the time you're gonna miss the moves. Most of the time you're gonna miss the move. So forget about the fake out. Might be it will happen once or twice in a month, or I would say in 2 3 weeks. But most probability there is an opportunity on the chart. So without getting into overthinking, if you looking at the chart, if it's going you or giving you some confirmation it's gonna go in your favor, just execute. Don't stop like thinking about some stupid questions into your mind. So do you see any miss entries pre-stream? Yeah, many time. If I miss that some trade, I need to accept it. I miss that one. I need to accept it. Then I need to wait for new structure to be formed, and then I will execute definitely. Can we buy a funded account with Binance? Yeah, definitely. Why not? So Binance FIU registered है ना इंडिया में. That's the problem. Government भी देखती रहती यूनिवर्सिटी कहाँ से आ रही. Oh, you worried about the tax? I think so. The government just like implement tax on that one. Am I right? So use, I would say, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, or you are having a lot of wallets with you, man. You can go with that. Wow, look at the rejection right now. The 50 minutes just close back into the range. Look at this one. Need to wait for the 30-minute candle closure. Again, kind of consolidation going on. Okay. So oh, there is 30% off going on a Dominion funding. If you just like go to on my Instagram and go through the link, use code QS30, you're gonna get 30% off on all the valuation, whether it's just instant funding or one step or second step challenge. You guys can get 30% off with the code QAS30. Yes. How long you are been in MFU and Raja? It's been like almost 2.5 years I'm doing stream in MFU, and in this industry it's been like 5 years. You able to reach Raja today? Something wrong, Chris? Is it something wrong happened? Are you asking me? So tax nahi forex trading is banned in India, unfortunately. Therefore, we have to extra cautious as Indian trader. Although 5 6 payouts लिए हैं, but in trust wallet, but the gas fees high. It doesn't matter यार, फिर क्या फर्क पड़ता है gas fee high है. आप वो यूज़ किया करो ना, ट्रॉन यूज़ कर लिया करो, आप सोलाना यूज़ कर लिया करो, इस तरह करके कर लिया करो पेमेंट। बीटीसी ले लिया करो, उनकी फीसेस लो होती है। How you approach on prop firms? In the beginning when I was using prop firm, I try to, first thing I try to make some 2-3% risk, like sorry, 2-3% profit on my prop firm account in the beginning. It's like very important for me. So once I make 3% or 4% on pro firm account, and always happened by grabbing some chunks. Like that time I was grabbing 20-30 pips, something like that, and then I'm making like 3-4%. Then I try to use that 3-4% mostly on Wednesday or a Thursday, if there's like a clean candles or clean volumes in the market. So with that strategy, most probably I can pass those accounts. Or if I lose that profits, if I lose that profit which I make by grabbing chunks and come back to break even, I need to close the chart. Then again with the same plan, lower the load size, again try to make like 3-4%. Once I make 3-4%, then clean candles, clean market movements Thursdays or Wednesday, again gonna fight with that one. So this is how you can pass a funded challenge actually. I do that 5 times, and I almost took like 6 to 7 withdrawals from all the firms. You and Sim made a great job. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Raja sir, coffee meetup कर रहे हैं coming Sunday दुबई में. Okay. You holding any cryptocurrency? No, I'm not holding any single penny in crypto. I use crypto for the transaction. Cannot reach him, so wondering if you go talk to him early. No, I didn't discuss. We have a discussions last night about something, but today I didn't. I don't need to ask him anything because today was not his stream, so I did not ask him. So last time I discussed with him at 11 p.m. Dubai time actually. Last conversation we are having at 11. Is it everything okay? If you pass the challenge, how do you manage the master account? So yeah, that's a very important question you ask, buddy. So once you pass the account, here you go. Here, Chris, here we come. He just like sent a message in his telegram. So once I pass the challenge, suppose that I having a 100K challenge with me and I passed it, then I will consider it as a $10,000 and take risks according to 10,000. Like before might be I'm while passing the account, suppose that I'm, hello, वालेकुम सलाम, जी जी, अच्छा जी। यार ये मेरा नहीं है, ये आप जिसकी बात करिए, या तो आप नीचे वाली पोर्शन की बल बजाएं। नहीं, ये मेरा बिल नहीं है। नहीं, उनका कंटेंट भी यार मुझे अलाउ नहीं है देना, वो आप जब आएंगे अंकल मैं उनको कह दूंगा। क्योंकि बेसिकली आपके पास मेरा नंबर कैसे आया? मेरे से नंबर लिया था? अभी यार इसमें मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता, ये आपका। नहीं, ऑफिस ऑफिस तो कोई भी नहीं है, रहायशी है। हाँ, खुद ही आपको यार काइंडली आना पड़ना। बहुत शुक्रिया। ओके, so I was telling you that like take it like as a $10,000 account and take risk. Before while passing the account you were using 5 low, 2.5, something like that. But if you once you pass the count, then bring your load sizes to the downside. Now you have to secure that money. You have to secure that account with yourself. So go with 0.5% load, 0.5 cent load, one load maximum. So do that after getting the master account. Okay, so consolidation from last 11 hours. Yes, it's going on from 11 hours. Yesterday I break one rule. Candle didn't break the high of previous candle and I executed on FOMO and paid the price. Oh, sad for you, but you learned the lesson. So what is the lifetime of funded account? What is the lifetime of funded account? It's unlimited. You can pass it rather in 1 year, 2 year, whatever suits you. It's have no time restriction. How much risk you take on funded account while passing the account? I might mostly taking 1.51%, but now the way market moving now, at that time market was not having this kind of insane volume. That time I was using 2% risk, 1.5% risk while passing that account. Once I pass the account, then I bring my risk to 0.5% or maximum 1%, not more than that. Sometime 1% or mostly 0.5%. But the way market now showing volume, I would suggest lower the loads and stick with maximum 1% risk while passing the account. And once you pass it, then bring it down like 0.5%. So you can continuously get withdrawal from the firms. लगता है आज मार्केट में भी सीज फायर है, यस, ऐसा ही कुछ लग रहा है. बट दिस कैन रिजेक्टेड विद लॉन्ग रिजेक्शन वीक एंड इट्स अबाउट टू बी क्लोज इन 5 minutes. Let's see. Zero action, nothing. Yeah, exactly. Just consolidation going on. It's been 1 hour. We're waiting for the structure, like a breakout structure here. It's going up, going down, going up, going down. Every time when it comes nearby the resistance, it gives the hope that might be gonna break above the high. Every time it comes nearby the support, it start giving the hopes now might be gonna continuously pushing downside. But we need to take action once we got the confirmation candle. That's the most important thing. So there's more than 130 people watching and I'm having just 39 likes. Not fair on a YouTube. You guys deserve ad now. I will continuously clicking the add button if you're not gonna click the like button. You can't click the like button, but I can click the add buttons. Suddenly the likes getting increased. Wow, they woke up and we are getting bored now. Stuck in a consolidation, just stuck in a consolidation. Okay. Why market is so hard? Because it's doing consolidation, no volume. Walaikum salam. Mr. Banks, can you show now your pro firm account trade history? I don't have any firm now, but I have all the certificate with me. You can see that every pro firm I minimum take 5 to 6 withdrawal. And I'm still having those things, those old certificates with me. So wow, 2 minutes left for the candle to be close. Can you see something what I'm watching here? Oh man, what a rejection and what a push to the downside. Just 2 minutes. 2 minutes left for the candle to be close. Can this candle close below the support? Is it possible? Is it possible that in last 1 2 minute it could close below the support? What you guys think? So, assalamu alaikum walaikum salam. Which pro firm propose limited time to pass the challenge, please? I don't know. Sir, I have subscribed for MFU last year December, and since then I have not subscribed MFU. Can I subscribe MFU after April 20? No, after 20, new intake, new new students could not be enrolled in it. Yes, man. Few seconds left. What if I could give my trade impulse entry? No, nothing. There is still nothing for me. It's about to be closed in just 20 seconds. Come on, just give me one more push and close somewhere here. It's just 50-60 pips away from this price right now. Or you gonna still stuck in a consolidation? Look at this H1 right now. Closed. It closed. Still it closed in the range. 15-minute close in the range. Still nothing. Nothing on the charts. Need to wait. Just wait, wait, and wait. M15 no wicks. Doesn't matter if it doesn't have no wick. I need a. You know what? This is the most important thing you guys need to understand. Sometime, yeah, this is a mistake actually. Most of the people do. Whatever structure we're teaching you, you try to find out those structure within the range. If there is a range going on, there is nothing gonna work out. Even you got like a impulse entry, like a candle close within this range somehow like this, and this candle create a wick or close with a small body, but it's within the range somewhere here, and you are thinking about if the next candle going to be create a wick, so I will take a buy. So it's not gonna work out. You need to use the common sense here. You are stuck in this fucking range here. You cannot take a buy sell if even you have some kind of a bullish candle somewhere here without having bottom wick. It's not gonna work out. If you're having like a candle which don't have a bottom wick, less probability not gonna work out. You need a breakout structure after the consolidation. Consolidation means the trend just stopped there. Now you need some structure. Now you need some breakout structure. You have some plan. All you need, a candle should have closed below the support. Go for the sell. A candle should have to be break and close above the resistance. So go for the buys. Simple as that. If you are attempting the same structure what we're teaching you within the consolidation, it's not gonna work out. You need to use a common sense. Here, when consolidation started, what does the meaning of the consolidation? Consolidation means market lose the volume. Buyers and sellers start fighting with each other. Why you wanted to jump into the fighting right now? Why not to let one of them let them win? So whoever gonna win, you just like gonna need to go with them and grab some chunks and get out. Keep your things in a simple way. I always told you. Can you share your certificate? Which certificate you wanted to see, Deep? Like FTMO, I'm having. I'm having certificates of. Let me see. Let me see the firms. I'm having certificate of FTMO. I'm having a certificate of Alpha Capitals. I'm having certificates of Bright Funded. I'm having certificate of TFT. I'm having these all certificate with me. Whichever you just like want. You are my personal student. You can ask me privately. I can share all the certificate with you if you wanted to satisfy yourself. And every time I just like took minimum 5 withdrawals. And you know what I was doing while after getting the accounts, like the master account, once I make 1 to 2% or 3% on one account, I stop trading on that account unless I'm just like going to get my payout, and I start trading the another account. This is something the strategy I was using that time. So yes, waiting. Since almost 13 hours the market is in range, yes man, what we could do. uh, Whatever you want to show us. Okay, let me see. Let me logging into some firm actually. I think FTMO might be FTMO. Keep eye here while showing you some certificate. It's been a long time. I didn't trade any pro firm. So let me log into it. Changing accounts after some withdrawal, not some withdrawal, after making some profits on some firm, then I stopped trading that. Why not to take withdrawal from them? Because if you continuously trading some account, might be you're gonna get lose there, because psychologically you are always have pressure on yourself. On a pro firm you have to accept it. You just like pay someone just a $500 and using their 100k. So just use the common sense. I hope I remember my password. I have two factor authenticate record needed here. Hmm. What just happened here? Deep, you put me in some difficult condition, right? Hmm. So here you go, deep mister. Here is the FTMO reward. I think so. I look at this on 9 April 2025, 24 April 2025, then March 25 March. So that time I was running 5 to 4 pro firms, and every time I make 1%, 2%, 0.5%. So I leave here. I just like to withdraw them from them, and also give my fees back from them. So these are the certificate, but it's been like long time, like April 2025 was my last payout with them. Let me see if I can show you some more on other pro firms as well, if I remember my password with them as well. Like 4 to 5 firms I continuously take 5 6 withdrawals. I might be having the pictures of certificate as well. Okay. Wow, it's pushing upside, man. Let me just like look at this one. It's pushing upside right now. How much time left for the candle to be closed? It's pushing upside. Wow, I need a 50-minute candle to be closed here. That's enough, big bro. But still, if you want you to watch other ones as well, they are more bigger than this one, like 7,000, 8,000, something like that. Then I totally flip my cell phone on real accounts. Wow, it's pushing upside, but I need a confirmation candle, man. I need at least a 50-minute candle to be close above the resistance, so that makes sense. It's just like pushing randomly without having a bottom wick. If it's going to be close above the resistance, at least a 50-minute candle, which about to be closed in 6 minutes. Oh man, it's testing my patience right now. This is the mistake happened last day as well. So not gonna repeat the same mistake. This time I'm gonna wait for the 50-minute candle at least to be close above the resistance to give my trade a chance. Because it's just like randomly continuously pushing upside without having a bottom wick, without giving me any confirmation candle. I want you to take a buy. This also makes sense, but I think so it will be better to wait for the 50-minute candle to be close, so that will make more sense. 5 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to be close. So at least I need a 50-minute candle to be honest. That will make sense. So if I'm gonna execute here, impulse entry by looking at the volume, the looking at the size of the candle, still I'm gonna get like at least 80 pips stop loss there. Even I'm going to be get a stop loss within the range. So I'm getting this stop loss and trade could be the risky one. So it will be better if I'm going to be get a 50-minute candle to close above the resistance, above this area high. So then I think I could give my trade a chance. So waiting, waiting, waiting. So taken three खेलना है हमको. I think in London session market will not break that ranges right or nearby this resistance now. This is the third time is it's giving us the hope. Might be now it gonna break above the high, and might be now it gonna break the low like here. One hope, second hope, now one hope. It's a fourth time. It's a fourth time it's coming nearby resistance and support now. Once it just like give us a breakout structure, very very high probability gonna continuously pushing upside. 50-minute no wick sir, but have to be close above the resistance. If it not have a wick and next candle create a wick break above the high, that makes sense. For a TP PSL, how you will manage it, it goes in your traction. For ATP PSL, how I could manage it as an impulse entry totally depending or connected with the volume. Actually impulse entry always directly connected with the volume. So if I'm going to be execute a buy here and it went into my favor like 30, 40, 30 pips, 35 pips, something like that, and then come back to my break even, I have to be close 50%, because if there's a volume and if it break all the rejection and it went like 30, 40 pips in my favor, then there's no business of that candle to come back to my break even. If it's just like coming back, it is something I have to be cautious about. I need to close 50% position. That is the reason I could manage my risk. But if it went in my favor, like didn't go in my favor, suppose that like I executed a buy, it went 1 2 3 pips, 5 pips in my favor, 10 pips in my favor, and start rejecting from that area and continuously pushing down, then I cannot manage that one. This is how it is, whatever it is. So sometimes we can't even manage the risk. It's all depend on the conditions and the structure you are facing there. Yes. Salam Kasper, I just joined. Did I miss anything? No, waiting for the breakout structure actually. Nothing yet now. Price consolidating from 12 hours. Yes, it's consolidating from 12 hours. Okay, man, look at this one. Okay, 50-minute candle moved 200 plus pips, but no clean setup. Yes, again rejected from the same resistance. Need to wait. If you wanna, if we going to be wait, higher probability we're gonna get paid. All right. Wow. Deep, just like remind me my old days. Deep, I finally log into my another pro from account. Look at this one. This is a very scammer company, I would say. So 800, 1380, 320, 1360, 880. See this one? So these all were running at the same time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Almost have from every pro from I took like 5, 6 withdrawal continuously. I actually built my real capital. I was just like explaining my public, my students actually. So you can make money if you have less money with you by using a good pro firm like Dominion funding, which showing or giving you like a zero latency or very tighter spreads there. Even they're having some rules, but still, I would say the best pro firm in a whole industry which giving you this much spreads there in this kind of condition of markets. So yeah, and also I'm having three other that was other pro firm having more bigger than this one. Mm, wow, I finally get into this firm after 2 years. Yeah, there's TFT where I could like a $8,000 withdraw. They just like ran away from the industry actually. Okay. Cash bets because of news. Because of what news? Just consolidation. No news. Just like there. Ever tried funding pips? No, I did not ever try funding pips. When I just like watch this Dominion funding, I'm not bought for it because I'm working with them. I'm not gonna watch for them. But you know what? With all the perspective, like I just like work with almost 6 7 pro firms, but no one, even the FTMO, the top one in the world, I would say they are giving like 3.5 to 4 pips spread with them with the raw accounts even. But Dominion funding just like giving the same spread with what they are giving on the live accounts. For a scalper, it's really matter. Suppose at that time I was using 10 lots. Suppose that I was using 10 lots, so on a FTMO my account was started on execution with negative 400, negative 300. And once I just like going to hit my stop loss, I might gonna get more loss there. So with that perspective, by looking at the risk management thing, by looking at yourself as a scalper, Dominion funding is right now on the top in my perspective right now. Yeah, I hate 60-second rule on dominant funding. Yeah, I think many people just like get issue with them. But you know what? All the pro from having 60-second rule, all the pro from, but they don't gonna discuss with that. When you are going to be get like a payout, then they will tell you you just like mostly took trades and close it within 60 seconds. So they gonna breach your account. But here, once you just like hit with your first trade within 60 seconds, so they're gonna give you the warning. That's in with the second trade you just like hit within a 60 seconds, so they will gonna give you 50% payout. On the third time they gonna breach your account actually. So I think so, you what you are paying actually you are pro firm. So it's something like I would say acceptable. Against that you are getting like a lower spreads there, no latency there. If you working with other pro firms you will understand it very well what I'm talking about right now. And how many times, you know what, how many times the market going to be hit your SL within 1 second or within 60 seconds? It's not going to happen. I'm doing trading from 5 years. I knew that it happened rarely. It happened very rarely the market hit your SL within 1 minute. Very, very rarely. So make a proper plan, execute on trade, use low lot size. Why you are not using, you know what, why market mostly hitting their stop loss within 1 minute? Because they are going with higher lot size. Try to pass the challenge, try to make more money using higher lot size, using tighter stop loss, so they easily hit within 60 seconds. But if you lower the lot size, you just like need to stick with the game. You need to survive in this market. So with this rule you can lower the lot size, give some breathe to your stop loss or your take profit, and you are good to go actually. Funny pips don't have 60 seconds. I really don't know, but definitely every platform, even FTMO have that 60 seconds rule. How they couldn't have? Ask the team. Yes, but did you pay back that huge loss 2.5 USD to Raja? Not yet. We'll think. I need to like visit my bank to make a pay order of this $2.5. It's not a easy amount to pay actually. High heaviest debt in my life. Many time Raja close their trade within 60 seconds. So if you having issues with the 60, there's another option with you. Why not to go with the real account? Go with the real account, close your trade in 60 seconds. Man, you are paying $500, you are paying $300, and you are grabbing 50,000, you are grabbing 100K from someone to make some big money. They definitely might have some rules there. You have to follow it. Why you are not coming to that point? Giving a small amount, and against that small account they are giving you low spread, they are giving you like a zero latency. They're not changing the size of the candles, they're not just like doing some manipulation there. So what else you need? Why you continuously focusing on just 60 seconds? I would say only those people who just gonna worried about the 60 seconds who don't know how to trade actually. And if you really don't know how to trade, I don't think so you deserve a pro firm account. Because for a pro firm account you have to be a good trader. The process for the pro firm account is, let me explain you. If you have $1,000 with yourself, deposit it into a real account and try to flip it 40%, 50% in profit in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, whatever suits you. Just flip it 40 to 50% in gain, then withdraw. Because now you standing with 40, 50% gain, it's mean you prove that you are a good trader. Now you have less funds with you, so withdraw that profit and go with any profit. This is the proper process to run with any platform. If you are a beginner and directly jumping on the platform, very, very, very high probability you're gonna lose not one, two, three accounts. I would say a lot of accounts you're gonna lose there. So you have to use the common sense, have to believe the process, and should follow the rules. I hope today it's just like get clear for everyone. If you close half position under 60 seconds, still it's a violation. Yes, because you close portions. And this rule implemented mostly for the people who just like using high arbitrage trading. They use robots, they use bots, and those bots executing a trade within seconds exit the trade within the seconds. So that's not good for any pro firm. And if you are doing the same thing on a even on any real capital with any brokerage house, they also gonna block your account. So it's illegal actually. So my very nice suggestion that never trade with funding pips. Okay, I really don't have any idea about that, so I cannot say anything about funding pips. So looks like London session is not gonna give us anything today. It didn't give you on a chart anything, but I you just like got up very educational words from my mouth. You understand the concept actually. So every inch of this live session, every minute, every second, I would say it's just education. You just getting here. Didn't execute a buy, didn't execute a sell, waiting for a breakout structure. While that while that I just like clear your concept about prop firms, so you're continuously getting the education here. Why you focus today more on the 30-minute and not on the 50-minute? Because this 30-minute did not have much bigger wicks in it. If the candles having much bigger wicks in it, then I'm looking for the 50-minute time frame. It's normal wicks, so I'm sticking with the 30-minute, and it's a consolidation going on, so I need a 30-minute confirmation candle. How much is spread pip on Dominion? The same you are getting on a live account right now, like 1.5 pip. You're going to be get the same spread on the Dominion funding. Okay, can you please help me in understanding the loss for the firm due to high arbitrage trading at the end? Everyone makes money. Just confused. High arbitrage actually, you know what? Market moving. Let me show you. They will open buy. Robot will trail stop loss. It will open sell. So it's a robotic thing. So this is something which is illegal everywhere around the world on all the pro firms or the real brokerage houses as well. Even you can go with anyone. So EAs or robots are illegal everywhere. So they will open trades within seconds. They will close trade within seconds. Not even second, might be 2 3 milliseconds sometime. So that's why see it's just like a illegal, not good for the liquidity. Okay, man, just waiting. Even Raja Bro closes trade within 1 minute. I have seen his many time. He's using the real capital. If you wanted to close your trade in 1 minute, why you are using a pro firm? Why not to go with the real capital? Go with the real capital and close your trade within 1 minute. No one gonna ask you. All right. If you are giving someone a little money and want you to take big amount from them, expecting bigger payouts from them, without spending much money on that one, so you have to follow the rules. If you're not comfortable with this one, why you are trading pro firms? Every pro firms have their rules. I have watched Raja Free content, but I feel like some of my concepts are still not clear. So, what do you suggest when I join MFU? Where should I start from? From the beginning in MFU. Once you just like join MFU, you just like going to get all the data in the hoop actually. Just start from the beginning and watch those all videos at least 3 times. It will clear your concept. Then you'll start watching the live stream. We just like doing the same thing live in front of everyone. So you will start learning the complete things there. This is how you just like need to go through the process, and at then you're going to be stand at your own feet. So if I close full trade or half trade in 60 seconds, oh yeah, you count, you go, you just like it's a closure of within the rather you closing to you closing 50%, rather you closing 100%, it's the same thing. Cash deposit 1.5K now to Dominion markets will be planning to win money, then invest into funding firms. Yeah, totally a proper plan and totally a good concept you are having with yourself. That makes sense. Because if you're going to be make money on this 1.5K real account, it's when you prove yourself you are a good trader, then you can go with any firm. You can easily follow up the rules. You will understand the concepts. This is our mistake. If we close within 1 minute, I think we have to accept this and don't repeat. Yes. Can you can you help me out with this? What is this? Let me see. Thomas, just send me some chart. So how do we move the candles more to the left or go up or down? I tried fix to scale turning off, auto scroll, chart shift, nothing. I think so. Here you will see arrow on the top of mine. You can move it right, you can move it left. See this one? You can zoom in, zoom out, simple. You need to do just some settings. I can't see like numbers on your left side. You need to adjust some settings here. Go to properties, do some settings like this, take a screenshot. Okay, so this 30-minute closed nearby the resistance area finally. Mm, but closed within the range. But this current candle didn't have a bottom wick. So now if I'm going to be give my trade a chance above this resistance, still I'm having like 100 pip stop loss. But nearby the resistance, I can get a better stop loss here. Interesting. Interesting. If a candle going to break above this high, this does make sense. Well, let's see. So it's been like, so uh, what if my TP got hit in 60 seconds? Same thing. I think we got a setup in the next 1 hour. Might be. Are you gonna take any live trade if there's a opportunity? I will see definitely. Why not? I'm gonna take the live trade actually. Why not? Definitely. If I going to be get any kind of like a confirmation candle. It's been like 1.5 hour. I'm continuously doing stream, continuously talking, and I'm just like stuck in a consolidation right now. So till yet there's nothing on the chart. And in the next 1 hour, H4 also going to be closed. So I think so. You are right. Might be we're going to be get something in the coming next hour. Yes, probability. It could be a probability. And if the next H4, you know what? If the next H4 going to be close within the range here, so man, need to wait more than think so. Then when NY or NYSC will bring something on the table. Yeah. So nothing what I could do. There's nothing. It was just like an educational question answering stream. Will you continue the stream till NY open? No, I'm gonna close it now. It's been like more than 1.5 hours I'm continuously doing the stream. We're stuck in a consolidation. We'll see later. So I'm heading off now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. I will do the next session as well for myself. But I need to end the stream now. Man, just consolidation happening and it's been 1.5 hour streaming going on. So I'm heading off. Might be tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I think so. There's a news tomorrow. Am I right? Ooh, tomorrow we are having a CPI. So I need to discuss with Raja bro that might be he gonna do the CPI and I'm gonna do the London session. And if he just like not gonna do the stream tomorrow, then I'm gonna do the stream of a CPI. Might be. So let's see. Tomorrow is CPI. Whoa, something big coming after a long time. So let's see. Can we trade on Friday or avoid it? It's totally your decision. It's totally your decision to do trade on Friday or not. But mostly Monday or Friday, try to take less risk Try to avoid impulse entries. All right. If you already standing in profits, don't lose the profit on a Friday. Friday could be fry you. All right, so I'm heading off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful. Don't take forcefully trade. Wait for the breakout structure. The more we consolidate, the more we're gonna get like a bigger breakout there. So it's good what's just going on there. All I need a confirmation candle close above the resistance, close below the support, and then I'm gonna jump into it with full confidence. So let's see if it gonna work out or not. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay blessed, take care, and bye bye. I need to arrange a $2.5 to pay Raja. Oh man, it's really stress I'm having right. Take care, bye bye.